SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, LSU Tigers, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback still with the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great job of playing assignment football here against the option by this defense. Every aspect of that play was taken away. The quarterback got into desperation mode and loses yards. Now they're behind the sticks.
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Ball handed off. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The Longhorns will send the punt team onto the field. But he's got some space here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
That completion makes it second and medium. The shotgun running play call. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Chris, I know we think about LSU. You go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackle is finally made, but not before it's a huge gain down to the 25.
It was a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. It doesn't have to be Burrow.
There's a shot toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. the shotgun. He's probing the secondary. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. Touchdown, LSU.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the left side. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
Fair catch made at the 20. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Longhorns offense takes the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Then they come up with something here. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Here's the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, and no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up, the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Longhorns looking to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Fights through a tackle.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
The Longhorns looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
They feed the fullback this time. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Texas. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a deep completion. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
But Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
And they've got the returner corralled. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. And he pulls in the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Here comes a handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. The reception nets about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Here's the second down play. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Powers through the tackle. He's swarmed by the defense. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Keeping it on the ground here. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. And looking for a big play here. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for. Empty set now, 5 wide. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Short connection to the tight end here. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Well, the huge hit there, you half expected to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And looking to throw now on first down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Makes a quick catch. Finds room at the 30. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Caught quickly. He's found some room at the 45. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And he'll set up to throw. Dumps it down to the back. An explosive play. They finally get him down, but the offense very near to the red zone.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers or the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Escapes the pocket. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down,
fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The extra point is good. We're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The sack on the play could not escape the pass rush.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
They look to throw it here on second down. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Well, let's face it, they dug themselves a hole in the first half, but I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looks to the left. Pass caught. Football comes out. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense, but they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But they've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we could see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble now. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Breaking tackles. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. This time, the coordinator decides to blitz him, and it works. Good job by bringing him and getting to the quarterback.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Pass caught. Can he get in? Steps out of bounds after a solid gain, which sets up a 1st and goal for the offense.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Offense facing 2nd and goal. And now a carry here for the fullback. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. The defense is hanging tough here. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field, looking to protect the football and protect the lead. They fumbled it away last time. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Using a strong, stiff arm. Right down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game, and then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. It's caught downfield. Brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They're going to run the option. Has the first down, still on the move. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Snags the quick throw. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, LSU. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage curve. He is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting it in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. 4 set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job in this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Drop for a loss after the catch on third down. Sets up a fourth down now. Quarterback drops back. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. And the comeback continues. Here we go. It's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute, you're up by a couple of scores, and all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the... And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Touchdown, Longhorns. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. The defense playing a huge role here. They score, and suddenly we're tied for the conference championship on the line.
Wow, this is unbelievable drama right here. I just happen to be looking at the head coach when they created that turnover. He's running on the sideline almost like he's trying to chase the ball carrier into the end zone. Huge play and changes the momentum of this game.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff heading left. Running with purpose. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The gain makes it second and medium. Sticking with the running game. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Can he take it all the way? Return to pick six. Touchdown, Texas. What a moment, a takeaway and a touchdown to claim the lead in the fourth quarter of this conference championship game.
Well, that's what you have to do as a defense. At some point, you can't just sit back. You've got to be able to go try to be aggressive and try to win the game. It's exactly what they did right there. They put themselves now in the driver's seat. The defense came up with a play of the game. Let's see if they can hold on.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. And there's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Going to try to use his legs here. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw to the left. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. Direct snap to the back. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
He does his job with the PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the fourth quarter. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown, and they keep it going.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a big gain. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. First down, looking to throw the football. Running through the tackle. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some...
Pretty good job here by the quarterback of just getting away from the sack and throwing that ball away to live for the next down. I really thought he was going to be brought down. They had such good pressure on him. But once again, you can see the mobility of this young man and what he's capable of doing. So, oh,
and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Touchdown, Longhorns. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Send the back in motion. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
A crucial play in this game. It's third down and 2. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
You know, even though these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. There's contact on the throw. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
They'll run the option. As the first down is still going. Oh, and the keeper slashing through the defense, enough for a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Hey, you're trailing late in a game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Runs right over the defender. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Got a lane, can he get in? Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. He hands it off from the gun. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning as we head into the dramatic finish of this game. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And, like, the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Let me tell you something, Chris. That is a great play by that defender. You're talking about one of the elite receivers with incredible speed, with space. He's got room to shake and get free and pick up more yards, but a great tackle in the open field right there to prevent it.
And the gain just good enough for a first down. The tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Crowd really getting into it here in the final minute. He'll hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. QB to the tight end for a completion. Touchdown, Texas. They have jumped in front in the final minute.
Just so impressed by this offense and the way they've executed throughout most of this day. Now with the game on the line, they deliver and give them the go-ahead score. There's enough time, though, on the clock. Their defense is going to have to go out there and make some plays to be able to win this game.
So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away here and hope their defense can make a stop on this final drive. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Here we go. Crucial situation. They've got time to run a few plays. The defense can't just back off here and play two-pack. They'll take a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
You've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Can't get it away. The defense has got him with a huge stop at this stage of the game. Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's moving out of the pocket now. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. He's got some room and some blockers here. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can